Hello. Well, that was weird. Okay. Need to put things away. Because otherwise, magic. I guess. How you guys? I'm already quite tired. I'll put it in here. We'll put it in there. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I do need to start working on getting more food. Let's go down to the chicken grinder. Hey, Cub. Oh, I am in thing. How is the teethies? Not great. I've not had problems specifically yet. Because the abscess is next to the root canal. However, it has started to hurt. Not a lot, but ache. But my entire because I've got the abscess, not the abscess, the what's it on the other side? It's sore. It's very sore. So my entire lower jaw feels like lead. So if I'm having trouble pronouncing stuff, that's why. That's why. Are you forced to eat to it? No. I can eat regular food. It's just it hurts. But you know, all good. We're fine. What did I say I was doing? I don't remember. Like, genuinely don't remember. I mean, I was going to go take a look and see how my dye shop was doing. Oh, need to change the video settings. There we go. Antibiotics for the abscess. I've got to go back in 2 weeks. So they can do a full checkup for a professional to do a rerouting. Okay. I have recently just stocked up all the dyes. So, I mean, all the dyes except the grey and black ones. Okay, the brown ones are starting to go. Okay, and the black ones. Grey. Yeah. The grey is a problem. I'm not going to lie. It is a problem. And Zed hasn't still. Okay. Yes. If you want to support Cleo and give them 10% more than you even play, Streamloots. If you would like to help pay for the rerouting, which is going to cost about 700 quid. Hey, I don't like asking, but you know, like it would help. It would help. Let's whisper to Joe / whisper caps lock / whisper Joe. Are we doing anything? Are we doing things? I'm assuming Joe's streaming, so. Ooh. Rerouting. I have had a root canal that is infected, has given me an abscess. It needs to be rerouted. It needs to be rerouted by a specialist. Are you in group voice? Ugh. So, yeah. Clove oil on your gum tastes awful. Honestly, the pain isn't that bad. I mean, I'm on antibiotics. By tomorrow, the abscess should start going. But, no promises. No promises. So, Little Sky Moon has subscribed. Welcome to the Horde. If you look to your left and right, you see there are no exits. Hi, Joe.
Howdy, Cleo. How are you?
I'm okay. You know why I'm not okay, but I'm okay, you know?
Wait, I know why you're not okay. Do I?
We genuinely talked about it earlier this morning.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, I'm just over here being a terrible friend, like, as I do. Okay. Yeah, you mentioned on Twitter that you had a dental issue. So
No, that's putting it. I've just spoken to about it to all these people, but yes,
yeah.
my face is not good at the moment.
Oh no.
I am on medication. It's fine. It will be fine. So.
Well, Cleo, for Hermit's helping Hermit, since you're the one with the busted up face, do you want help?
That's a way to put it. Thanks, Joe. Thanks
You're
for being
welcome.
a friend.
You're welcome.
I'm gonna go sleep somewhere. It's fine.
If your medication means you need to go to sleep, you can just go to sleep right now. Or you mean in game?
I was talking about in game, but no, I'm literally just on antibiotics. Setting. It's fine.
Okay. I was gonna say, are they just antibiotics? Because you're a little bit laughy today.
My face is broken. There you go. Sorry, your face is broken. Let me help you with something.
Shout out to iJevan up Ohio way.
Thanks, Jev. It's the only time I'm ever going to thank you for anything. But thanks for pointing it out. I don't actually need specifically anything. I'd rather gather copious amounts of stuff for you right now.
Okay. Because, if you want to come over, let's see. If you want to meet over by, you remember that, you know how the pumpkin farm or melon farm or whatever is like halfway between our bases?
Yeah.
Yeah, if I'm like a little bit closer to my base than there, if you want to land next to me, I can show you, like, for a recording segment on my upcoming video, what I'm working on. If that's okay?
Sure.
Yeah, so I'm just like halfway between our two bases. I see you. Howdy, Cleo!
Hi, Joe. Oh, there you are. Hello, Joe. What do you know?
High and low. Hello.
Hello.
I love that crown. You're still rocking that.
Oh yeah, no, it's mine now. It's mine now. It's like legit, like real.
Mm-hmm. No, I just figured it would get tossed in the pile of ideas, or whatever. But the dedication to the bit, I'm loving it.
What are you talking about, Joe? It's mine. I get to be king if I want to be, Joe. That's the rules. I'm not right now, Joe. I get to be king.
You can king if you want to. You can leave your wren behind. So, speaking of things that are out of this world, I've started working on my deep field artwork for the pinball machine here. And thank you. Yeah, I got the front done in about 4 hours. And then what I've gotten so far on the side done has taken about 6 or 7 so far. So this is going to be a long-term project.
I'm not helping you with this.
No, you don't have to.
Okay.
You don't have to. I'm roughing it in, like, eyeballing Photoshop and then making palette decisions on the fly. And then I figure I'm going to do another pass where I replace some of the blocks to make it look better. I'm not going to be, like, moving galaxies around or anything to, like, balance the composition, because that feels a little bit like playing God. But, I might, like, tweak the colors to make it look prettier.
Which is not acting like God. Moving them is too much. Changing their colors, that's about the right amount of God that you want to play, Joe.
Oh, exactly. I want to be like Ortho and Beetlejuice. I'm just going to come in here and be like Vermilion. That's where I'm at.
Okay. That's doable. That's fine. Yeah.
Okay. So in order to do this, though, I need a ton of concrete powder. Now, Tango hooked both of us up technically with a ton of wither roses. I never actually gave you yours. So I'll give you your wither roses from Tango. But I'm running out of gravel. And when I say I'm running out of gravel, your shop is also mostly out of gravel. Unrelated note.
What?
I've been buying a lot of your gravel.
Oh, okay. Okay. Well, I guess I could I don't have enough to restock, Joe. I'm not gonna lie.
Well, that's why I was gonna say I could help you restock. I just don't know where the gravel biome is that the gravel comes from.
It's miles away, Joe. If I've even got it recorded.
Oh, so this is literally okay.
Hang
Well,
on,
I
hang
didn't
on.
use all the gravel, so it'll probably be fine. Alternately, if you don't want to go look for gravel today, we could also go dig out the inside of my machine. Here, come on over here, real quick.
I mean, I can go get gravel. It's. I didn't
Well,
even
I can...
think about that when you mentioned gravel to me.
So this
There's a
needs to get
document
dug out
somewhere.
pretty severely, and by pretty severely, you see that birch pillar there, in the corner. It needs to go all the way down to here.
Oh.
So this is also something that we could work on for a few HHHs. I don't think we're gonna bust this out today, but if you did not want to go look for gravel, but did need like a lot of stone or diorite or something,
You
we
know
could
what?
dig this out.
Let me just give me a second. Let me see. I would definitely rather do the gravel. I'm not going to be lying. Let me see
That's
if I
fine.
can find the document where I've kept the gravel biomes on.
Sure.
Take
all the time you need.
Oh no, this is
Spreadsheets
fine.
make the world go round. That's where gravel coordinates are found. By Cleos from England, who are looking through the columns and the rows. It's Cleo's spreadsheet, yeah.
We enjoy me and spreadsheets.
Yeah.
I have got. That's a flower forest. That's a flower forest. I don't know what that is. That one just says general next to some coordinates.
It just says general?
It just says general.
We're going to get over there. There's just a bunch of tanks and infantrymen. And it's like, where did that come from?
Right, these are the labels I've got. I've got flower forest. I've got 2 unknowns. I've got one that says general, one that says home, one that says meadow, and one that says squid. So I think I can find one. What's it called what's the gravel biome called again?
Oh, you're the expert on gravel biomes?
Is it windswept hills, guides?
That sounds like my hair on a good day.
On a good day?
Yeah, like when it's windswept. Like, because there's not a lot of wind on every day. Only on some days.
Gravel flats, guys? Gravel flats, apparently. Yes, windswept hills. Okay, windswept hills. Let me, I've got, a thing for it. It's fine. It's fine.
I trust you. I've
got a map.
Leo.
I've got a map, guys. We're good.
Do we need to bring shulkers? Because I've got some empty shulkers.
You will definitely need to bring bunches, but I don't have bunches of shulkers.
And we should probably bring shovels too, right?
Right. Yeah. Windswept. Is this our biome? Is this? That looks like our seed.
Hi, I'm Cleo.
That looks like our seed. It's fine. Okay. Well, there's about 0, 0. Right, the closest gravel flats we've got are at X 5800 and Z 1500-ish. That's the closest.
Okay, I've written that down.
Okay. Do you want to get some shulkers? I should get my shovels.
Go ahead.
I should get some shovels.
Yeah, let's grab our expeditionary gear and then we'll be on our way. Time skip. Also, okay.
Thank you for all the people who are sending money to me. I appreciate it.
Yeah, I was gonna say I got at least one tip that just rolled in too. Do we want to adjourn temporarily to acknowledge tips and then?
I would appreciate that because I've got a procedure coming up that's going to cost a lot of money.
Yeah. You do that. You do that. Okay. So yeah, temporary muting.
Hi, I'm Cleo.
So should be muted now. So thank you, Magnum Indy, for the cow biddies. Thank you, Joe, for the cow biddies. Thank you, Joe, for the cow biddies. Thank you, Magnum Indy, for the cow biddies. Thank you, Magnum Indy, for the cow biddies. Thank you, Joe, for the cow biddies. Thank you, Magnum Indy, for the cow biddies. Thank you, Joe, for the cow biddies. Thank you, Magnum Indy, for the cow biddies. Thank you, Joe, for the cow biddies. Thank you, Magnum Indy, for the cow biddies. Thank you, Joe, for the cow biddies. Thank you, Magnum Indy, for the cow biddies. Thank you, Joe, for the cow biddies. Thank you, Magnum Indy, for the cow biddies. Thank you, Joe, for the cow biddies. Thank you, Magnum Indy, for the cow biddies. Thank you, Joe, for the cow biddies. Thank you, Magnum Gonna avoid the Cleo bits today for your sake, thank you. Bakura cheered Cleo biddies. Rita K has resubscribed, thank you very much. A person has cheered biddies. Ward has resubscribed for 3 months. Zazzles has cheered biddies. Gemmeling has resubscribed for 9 months. That's a Twitch baby. That one's gonna be called Jimothy. But I appreciate you. LV Tink has resubscribed for 2 months. Magnum Indy has cheered biddies. Elise Sky Moon has gifted 10 subs. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Pragandox has resubscribed for 4 months. Puddle Slime has resubscribed for 18 months. And Uncharted Dragon has cheered Cow Biddies. And Arena Snow has cheered Cow Biddies. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Right, I should have like shovels. Like we need to fix the shovels.
Hi, I'm Cleo.
No, I'm definitely Cleo at the moment. Cleo is very tired and sick and tired. I am sick and tired. Thank you, Masani, for the biddies. I have no shulkers except what's out here. Okay, so we need to put things in other boxes. Everybody take a drink. I will take a drink in a bit, but I'm sorting. And that's never good. Let's be honest. Like me doing things. Ugh. Okay. Right, let's just move things about. Oh God, there's a lot of things going on. I appreciate you, but dear God, there's a lot of stuff going on. Yeah, we can fill this one up with stuff. I just need a few. I just need a few. And by a few, I mean like a whole bunch. So that one's done. That one I can take with me. I can probably take this one. And this one. There we go. Getting there. Should probably take food whilst we're here. There we go. We'll just boop some stuff there. Take that one. Okay, that should be enough shulkers. Like 6. And Zazzles has also gifted 10 subs. Thank you very much. Subtronic has subscribed. Welcome to the ward. If you look to the left and to right, you'll see there are no X's. Masani has cheered biddies. Thank you. Are any of these done? I should probably unmute. Okay.
Hey, Cleo. Welcome back.
Thank you.
I was just grabbing I've got 4 shovels and I've got 44 shulker shells, but I need to grab some wood real quick to make chests.
Okay, I've got plenty of wood if you want me to bring wood over.
I think I can grab some out of one of my other chests. I just got to go up to the back box.
Well, I only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 shulkers on me because everything is full.
Okay. Oh, sheesh.
I know. I don't have that many. I should probably go farming for shulkers at some point.
Well, Jevon's got that shulker shop, right?
Yeah, but it's Jevon.
No, oh, sorry, not Jevon. Impulse. It starts with an I. Sorry, Jev, who I'm sure is listening.
I mean, he did criticize you earlier.
The problem is the shop is called like Illuminate, right?
Yeah,
and,
yeah. We
and
know
so
no
like
one
I
else
see Illuminate and I think Jevon, right? That's my problem. You know what? He's stepping on your brand. That's that's between you and him, not you and me.
Everyone is showing mercy on Cleo today. Yeah, my chat's showing mercy, and so is Jeff apparently, which is nice.
Well, anytime somebody's got a surgery coming up, we try to use the extra nice soon to have surgery gloves.
The soon to have surgery gloves. Jeez. Okay.
Yeah.
Didn't realize it was that bad.
It's pretty bad, Cleo. It's pretty bad. Okay. So I'm gonna put that there. And I think I am ready to...
Sorry, I just had to take off the jumper because, oh my God, it's hot. And by hot, I mean it's freezing, but I'm hot, which is probably a bad sign.
Yeah, that's lots of great, fantastic signs here.
Yeah.
Jevon says in the in-game chat, wait 5 minutes and he'll get you some shulkers. So
Thanks,
I guess, are you
Jeff.
still at your base? I can head over to your base real quick.
I'm at your base.
Oh, really?
I'm on the. Yeah.
Where?
Oh,
there you are down there. Okay. Well, while
top
we wait
it
for
down.
Jev, I'm just gonna use my haste beacon to start mining out more of this because oh my
Okay.
gosh, I have to mine out so much of this.
Okay, I'm
Cleo.
actually going to go to the spider farm to because I've got 4 mending shovels on me,
Uh-huh.
and
Oh, that's smart.
I'm going to mend them. So
I believe you. Jev says grab some chests.
what? Where?
I don't think he means like anatomically. I think he means like bring wooden chests so that he can provide shulker
Oh,
shells.
okay. If you just like, I can do that. I can do that. I'm gonna. I'm fine. I'm just spidering. That's what I'm doing.
Every
have-
day I'm spider.
Oh, I've got like 11 chests on me, which I don't know how that happened. People are asking what's okay. The problem is I have an abscess on my root canal tooth, which is bad, and I need to go get a specialist to do a rerouting if I want to save the tooth, which I do because it's literally the tooth that I eat on. So there you go. that's the issue. And I'm on drugs, so it's good. We're fine today. I'm fine. Just dopey, which is, to be expected. Oh, yeah, we should probably bring elytras, because if this place doesn't pan out...
Were you going to walk there otherwise?
Well, no, I was thinking we might have to fly longer distances. So, bringing extra wings might not be a terrible idea.
I really normally would never carry a second set of wings because that always terrifies me. I'm gonna.
Well, maybe put
lose
them
two.
in a boxy thing.
I've got an extra set in an ender chest.
Yeah, that's
if
fine.
You're bringing an ender chest.
I may have a spare ender chest. I don't genuinely know.
Okay, I don't have a silk touch pick on me, so I can't pick up any of mine to take. But
I do.
Hello.
Hi,
Jevin!
Jeff.
How you guys doing?
I'm all right. You sound worse than I do. You okay?
Oh, I haven't talked in like 3 hours, so I was like, squeaky voice.
Squeaky voice.
Yeah.
Yeah. No.
I'm almost at Joe's now. So.
Okay. Well, if you give it to Joe, because I'm no longer at Joe's, because
Yeah,
That's
I
fine.
went to the spider farm, but I'm like just in the inside of my pinball machine here.
Cool.
Yay! Thanks, Jeff. I do appreciate it.
No problem at all. I have.
I
tons of
promise
these
I
things.
won't be super harsh on you for the next like 5 minutes. Like,
Yeah, you got a little bit of a break. It's fine.
I got a bit of time.
Well,
It's fine.
also, Cleo, in general, if you are on mind-altering medications, it's a bad time to be like jokingly mean to people because you can't always tell how far you're taking the joke. Just
I'm
err
not
on the
on
side of being
mind-altering
nice.
medications. I am on like not I am just on medication.
Okay.
Joe, you
kinda
went a
wish
little
it- I
wild
ki-
with torches down here, bud.
Yeah, because this was a sand grid. with,
Okay, that's right. Yeah. I'm up
this
top
was
here
all
if you want to meet me up.
Oh,
here.
you're up top. Okay, let me
Yeah.
come find you.
I wasn't sure how many you needed, so I just grabbed a few stacks.
A few
see,
stacks.
I have 2 stacks.
Where's up top?
Okay, that's
Sorry, this thing is so huge. Are you like in the
you-
back box?
Just standing in the middle.
Standing in the middle.
Yeah, near the beacon. Okay, well, there's like 4 beacons.
Oh yeah, there you are. I see you down there now.
I like that. I'm
I
up
saw the
top.
beacon
I'll see you
beams.
down
I'm
there.
like,
When
probably
you said
should
up top.
clarify.
Yeah,
Oh,
there's
sorry,
several
sorry,
beacons.
No,
I'm on
I have
my
a
way.
farm and I like made my initial shulkers and then I like AFK there for a little while and so
Oh,
it's
sweet.
just I know.
Wait, you have a
There you go.
shulker farm? There's a
I
shulker
do.
farm? Oh.
I would actually really love to show it to you guys because I'm literally so proud of it.
Okay.
We can do
If
that.
you have time,
Yeah,
I don't mind waiting.
I don't have to pick up my kid from school for another half hour. So.
Yeah,
And then
I
I'll
mean,
be
if
back
you want to
after
do it
that
another
break.
time, it's fine. It's not a big deal.
I mean, I have no problem with it. I'm quite happy to
Okay.
do digging for Joe whilst he picks up his kids.
Well, no,
so-
no. Like, I mean, the thing is with the
Oh,
gravel,
sorry,
like
digging for me to sell to Joe, which is
the gravel isn't urgent, but it'd be great to. I would love to see Jevin's farm. That's
Yes.
Okay.
some real footage. You know.
so you will
could go
need an
to
elytra
episode.
because we're going to be flying through the nether. So you good there?
I got one.
Cool.
So when you say we're gonna be flying through the Nether, I might go grab like some fireproof potions and an extra.
No, you won't. You won't. You
totem.
won't need that. I promise.
okay.
It's an easy
Okay.
fly.
Okay.
I don't believe that.
No, it's actually quite straightforward.
Okay.
I like your
Potion
beacon, Joe.
slow falling.
Boing, boing, boing.
Oh yeah. It's really helpful for working on the pixel art and stuff on the outside of the machine.
Oh yeah.
And you know what? That's good enough. That's good enough. Okay, I'm on
Yeah,
my way
normally
back.
I don't really show my farms to anybody because, well, it's just normal stuff. But this
'Cause-
one I really like, and
Because
I wanna show
everyone
to
knows how to
everybody.
make a farm better than me. Is why I don't show
it's
people.
not
how-
even that. I mean,
What did I
it's-
just?
Did you just
Uh-oh.
make a shulker farm?
No, I just.
That would have been amazing. Fastest
I
shulker
just
farm in the
threw a
history of time.
shovel into the ocean.
Yeah, screw that shovel.
Take that, Poseidon!
Why did I do that? I don't know why I did that. There it is. I see it. It floats. Shovels float.
They do.
I'm fine. I just want you to know that I am
It's
actually fine.
very, very apparent.
Okay.
It would be
where-
so cool if you could shoot torches out with a bow.
like,
Light
just,
gun.
I, like just what pew pew and
They break.
the.
Oh, if you could break torches by shooting
Yeah,
them.
yeah, that'd be really cool. That'd be
That's
really
a cool idea for PvP because then like you could like try to make your enemies get attacked more by mobs or something.
All right, are you guys ready to go?
Yeah.
Rad. Let's take the Nether. I guess. Does this lead to the
Rad.
Nether hub?
No, that doesn't connect to the hub. That's where I dry sponges.
Hi, I'm
So
Oh,
there's
okay,
a
let's
there's a
go to the
pinball
hub
over
then.
here with a portal.
You know, I have not
Oh.
heard people use the term rad since the 80s, Jev.
Great. I'm
Really?
bringing it back.
I work
bringing
with a
it back.
radio. Well, I guess I don't work with him, but one of my friends is a radioactive pharmacist, and he's always talking about measuring things in rads.
Okay. You know what? I'm not gonna say anything to that.
It's probably safer because then Joe would explain. And
Yeah,
it wouldn't
I
make
know it
sense, you know.
Yeah, we're following
Okay.
you, Joe. I don't know where I'm going, so from here
Okay,
at
so
least I
you-
know
you
where
wanna
to go
go to the
once I
hub?
get there. Yeah.
You want okay? So I also did this wall here recently.
Nice. Ow.
Well
That was
done.
kind of a test mural for the other
Alright.
thing.
So we are going to blue.
Okay.
Up top here. Wait, is that is the right side, right? Yeah, that's the right side. Okay, so when you come out, just kind of slant left a little bit,
Okay.
and then fly through.
How far
said
And
away?
then
fly
here.
through.
It's right here. It's very close.
Okay.
I
I
don't
told you
know.
it was easy.
I
You need to
missed
go and find Joe, Jeff.
Coordinates are -300, -333.
Negative 300.
You're
Okay,
pretty
I'm at
close.
negative. I'm at negative 300, negative 160. So
So
wait,
then just go to
333.
-333.
Okay.
And oh yeah, you're pretty close to it right now.
Okay.
Bottom
Yeah, I
portal
see
down
it.
there.
now.
Yeah. Can take Joe like 3 minutes to float down.
I don't want to die in the
Okay.
nether.
No one wants to die in the nether.
I had a floating potion, Cleo, so I wouldn't die in the nether. Because I've had a lot of like server
Okay.
lag issues, and
Uh-huh.
so if I
Ah.
disconnected my, I would slowly float down.
So this is like my map area, and if you literally just fly north, we'll run right into it. I missed the Easter egg hunt. That was fun.
Well, I have good news about Easter, Jevin.
Coming
It
right back
happens
hard.
every year.
Yeah.
It happens every year, Cleo. You're killing
No,
me.
Joe, no puns. Denied. Denied
this-
punnage.
Is my farm, and I love it.
Oh, is that what this is? I've come across
Yes.
this.
This is my shulker box farm. It's like my favorite thing I've ever built. I don't know why I like it. Maybe it's the colors. I don't know. I like it a lot.
The
though.
texture is great.
Very
you.
pretty. Very, very pretty.
And you can go inside, and it's got like just basic shulker box farm stuff, and then I don't know.
Yep.
That's all it is. But I
know
love
exactly
it. Like
how that works. Yes.
Okay, I can actually explain it to you. It's really simple. So, if you come over here and stand where I'm standing, and you look up, you see all those snowmen right there?
Yee.
There's a shulker right above them. So, when I flip the lever, the shulker, there's a trap door that'll... Hold on, I just literally flew into the farm.
You did.
We're doing good. Hold on, I
Well
gotta
done,
wait till
well
I
done. Little-
stop
little
letting this. Yeah. So when I flick this lever, there's a trap door that opens, and the snowman starts shooting at. Oh, well, that did not work out the way I wanted it to. Let's try that again. One day I will land on this lever,
I don't
but
believe you.
basically it just uses the mechanic that he will duplicate when he hits himself. So
Okay.
should be running. Yeah, there he goes. So he's being hit. Eventually, he'll duplicate himself, and he just eventually duplicates over and over and over again.
Do you have to heal him when he hits himself, though?
Well, no, actually, the way that the mechanic works is he replaces himself there. So there's when he duplicates, the old one moves and the new one spawns in there. So he like constantly replaces himself.
Where does it move to?
To a portal. So if you follow me, we can walk to it. I'll show you where they end up in the Nether. So
Oh, they end
it's
up
right over
through
here.
the Nether.
Yeah. So they get put into a killing chamber into the Nether. So you can just
Oh.
literally AFK anywhere inside of there, and it'll kill them. So, and the portal's just right over here. And the Nether side is very easy. So it's like takes you like 5 minutes to build it. So this is just a little platform that you build. So they basically just come right through. Oh, I forgot to move the scaffolding. Whoops. Anyways, so there's like wither roses and stuff up there, and from there they just die. And inside of that chest right there is like 30 shulker sacks, like this many.
Oh wow.
There's a lot there.
So
I gotta
this one
get
on the
away from
ground,
here.
is he supposed to be shooting?
No, he needs to be killed.
He had been escaped or whatever.
Yeah. I had scaffolding there so he could spawn on it.
Gotcha.
But like, this is everything that I had in there still that I just have been holding on to. I have like literally stacks of these things.
Wow,
So,
Cleo, look at all
but
these.
Yeah, that's the farm in a nutshell. Thank you for looking. Nobody
It's
ever
fi-
looks.
Well done, Jeff. You may get.
Joe, are you stealing my shulker shells?
Yeah.
I thought no, Cleo was supposed to get these, right? So I was putting in the
Oh, I
ones
was
for
giving
Cleo.
you two stacks, not 35.
Oh, I don't know. You threw them all on the ground.
2 stacks, not 35.
I didn't want them to despawn.
It's
So
okay,
there's
Joe. I've got them.
actually
It's cool.
there's like 2 ways to get back to Joe's. We can either go back through the portal and fly to the other portal, or we can just take the nether roof. And if we take the nether roof, it's really fast.
We can go never the roof. I'm not fussy.
All right,
Sure.
Follow
Let's
me.
take another roof. Wait,
Where-
he immediately
which way
changed direction. Dang it.
so this is
I
the
don't know which way you went, Joe.
Yeah,
Jeff.
you
Sorry,
went in a
right over
circle.
here, right over here. You guys see the? You can't. Oh, you
There
guys
you
have
are.
nether fog on, don't you?
Yeah,
Yeah.
well,
All right,
most people do.
this way. So this should look familiar to you, Cleo. Can you see it from over there? I don't know if you
What's
can see it
this?
or not.
I can see this. There's
This
a
is
big
your
thing.
pig
No,
farm.
no, no.
Right?
There's another building over here. It's the King storyline thing.
Oh.
Yeah,
Oh,
we're right
this
by
is-
that.
Okay.
Yeah, so
I've-
we can just take the concrete back. It's very straightforward.
I kind of forgot this was here. I
Wow.
haven't come back here since the Empires thing, right?
Yeah.
It's yeah. Okay, sweet.
And then this is all a docks crap.
Yep.
Okay,
There
so
it
then
is.
there's an entrance down here
I normally
somewhere.
just go through this bedrock piece right here.
Yeah. That's one
And
inside the
then-
tree, right?
Yeah, and then the tree is over here.
Oh, okay.
Whee.
And then to get back, it's from, well, you know, it's from here, obviously.
There we go. Thanks, Jeff. We appreciate
Awesome.
Thank you, Jevin.
I have to go dig now, so I
Enjoy
will chat
your
with
digging.
you guys later. Have a good one.
Bye,
Okay.
Jev.
Bye,
Bye.
Jeff.
See you, chat.
Wait,
Okay.
so Cleo, did you get the shulker shells?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Because I was like, they're not in the box anymore.
No, I took them.
Okay, good. As long as you took them, I was like, if Jevin took all of them back, then I screwed up somewhere.
That's
Okay,
fine. I've even
so-
brought, Joe, I've bought a bed.
Wow.
I know.
I would not use that in the Nether.
I
just as a
wasn't going
note.
to. I was thinking about when we go gravel hunting.
So when we go gravel hunting, we need to go to 580, 1500.
No, 5,800.
5,800?
Yeah.
Okay. So what I was going to say is we should probably figure out which portal goes in the positive X direction, which I think is this one here, and see how far we can get down there before we... Like, if we can go down the farthest tunnel portal here, that'll get us a good distance toward it, right?
I guess so. Oh, I think the limit. I mean,
We might be getting there.
yeah, because this
Yeah.
one seems
Okay,
to
well,
be.
200 times 8 is 1600. So that's part way there. I'm also realizing I don't have a ton of rockets. Let me grab
I've
some
got-
of those out of...
I've got like 5 stacks, 5 and a bit.
Okay, I'm down to 21 rockets total. Ooh, and yeah, nope, none in my ender chest because good planning. So, okay. Womp womp.
Let's go through the jungle mesa desert ultra combo.
Yeah, this is where you make frogs.
I've never made a frog, just as a rule.
Oh, well, so if you wanted frogs from the different biomes, this is like...
Oh, okay.
Okay, I'm rubber banding a bit while that loads in. Okay, so function F3, which way are we going? So this is positive X.
Mm-hmm.
We're already at 1500-ish on the Z, so we just need to go in one direction.
Okay, cool.
Sound good?
Hang on, did I say negative?
You said you had... No.
So
you said
5,800 on the X, negative 1,500-ish.
Okay, so we're going to be
Sorry, Joe.
3,000 blocks away on that other axis. Okay. Yeah, could I have a stack of rockets, please, just in case I get separated?
Of course. I'm going
Oh,
to be
thank
following
you.
you, so, you know.
Okay, so I'm going to hit my F3 real quick here, and I'm going to head toward 5,800 on the X and negative Z. So we're going to kind of cut diagonally across this way, Cleo.
Okay.
You have a clear eye on me?
I've got you. I've got you in my sights.
Fantastic.
And the way we do this is when Joe uses a rocket, I use a rocket.
Hey, that's a good way to do it.
And that way Joe is always in front of me because I can't tell directions in Minecraft.
Okay, we're at 2,300, 1,000 basically, so we're definitely making some progress.
I mean, it doesn't take long to get there. It's just, you know, it's just a pain.
Now, the problem is I've had, like, weird server lag issues where when I'm loading a lot of chunks, I drop out. So
what I tend to do, Joe, for
Yeah.
that, is I tend to go up to like 600-ish if I'm flying. And I know where I'm going, and then the ground chunks don't just don't load in.
Does it just not send you the data if you're that far away?
Yeah, if you can't see it, it just stops everything.
Okay.
So
I'm still above... Some chunks are still loading, but maybe not as many. I don't know. So, we're up to 3,100. Okay. Crossing the 0 on the Z. So once we get to 1,500, we're going to turn a little bit more into the positive X.
I've always found X to be very positive.
He's just an upbeat guy.
I mean, this is true.
Okay. About 15, 20 minutes till I have to go get my kid from school. I can rejoin you. What I'll do is I'll raid your stream and then I'll come back and keep playing once I pick her up.
Yeah,
That
no
sounds
problem. No problem.
Okay.
Oh. Sleepy, sleepy. That's why it's nice to have lots of people on the server.
Oh, yeah. So we are at 4,400, negative 1,200 roughly. So we're getting there. Ooh, here's a nice tall.
Should be around here somewhere.
Yeah, so we're getting real close. Once we get to negative 1,500, I'm going to start swinging. Yep, we're at negative 1,400, so I'm turning gradually. Ooh, big old mangrove swamp here.
This is where I hope that this is from. There is.
Somebody has a beacon.
Okay.
So there might be a portal over here. Is there anything by this beacon real quick? Do you see this beacon?
Yeah, I see it. I'm just gonna.
Let's see. Somebody's got a bed down here.
What is
Whose
this?
area is this? Quest start. Oh! We might have accidentally found Cubfan's top secret hidden quest area. He's like, nobody's smart enough to find it. Luckily, we're dumb enough to stumble into it, Cub.
To stumble across it.
Woo! Look at us.
Cub's area for ZDAF, apparently.
Find and enter the structure. Well, we haven't entered it, and we're not going to break it because it's Cubs, but... Okay. We are 800 more pixels this way, or not pixels. Whoops, that's the wrong way. Hold on. 800 more pixels, or meters this way.
I really hope these coords are the same.
Okay,
Although
well,
I do
there's
seem to remember this.
Somebody also has a farm over here. Do you see somebody's got some sort of crazy farm with turtles?
I'm guessing
and
that's
delays.
Also Cub.
I'm not seeing any portals, though, so he must just fly all the way out here?
I mean, if you want to keep it very secret, you don't make a portal.
Yeah, I guess. Okay. Well, I'm continuing on to the coordinates provided. Negative 5,800, positive 5,800, negative 1,500.
Look, I have
Boy,
this
I am
written
not
down.
seeing...
I have this written down. I've obviously been here before.
I'm not seeing a windswept hills biome.
Is there a chance that these coordinates are from before 1.19?
Maybe. It's also possible, like, the coordinates are describing something else of interest. Like, hey, here's where Cub's turtle farm is. Like you wrote down Cub's turtle farm?
Because when I asked, is it Windswept Hills, I saw that on my little...
Is this a tiny windswept hill right here? This little mountain peak that I'm on?
I don't know.
Yeah, windswept savanna. This is a windswept savanna. This little thing right here is it. This mountaintop here.
No, but it would be Windswept Hills. It wouldn't be... Is it over here? Well, there's a flower forest there, which is also on my list of things.
Uh-huh.
But...
Wait. Is this gravel? No, that's stone. Is that... Nope, that's stone. What about up here?
I
Nope,
vaguely remember this, and I don't know why.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of stone around here. Yeah, this is a windswept hills biome right here, Cleo. This right here, where I'm standing, it says windswept hills.
What? I don't see you anymore.
I'm at 59. I'm at 5929, negative 1968. Do you see or hear me? I'm shooting rockets.
I do not.
Boy. Okay. There's like a lone tree here. Oh, Cleo, I see you. Look for me.
There you are.
Yeah, this is a windswept hills biome right here.
Right. So there should be gravel around this area. Because I only put biomes around here if they were very, very large. So either this has changed in the intervening months. It has all been mined out.
There's a tiny bit right here.
Like, it must be, like, it must go somewhere. Like, let me move further this way. Here we go. Gravel. 6,000 negative... there you are.
I see you.
And I think it goes off that direction as well.
Okay, so there's more gravel.
So there
just
is
generally
like a
around
whole
here.
bunch of gravel. It's just all spread around. So
Yay.
there we go.
Okay.
We found
So do you
it,
wanna put-
guys. We found it.
Woo.
It doesn't look
Okay,
mined. No, that's a bonus, isn't it? All right, let's start with the.
Okay, so yeah, let's start putting some boxes down so that we can put the gravel in it.
Okay, let's get mining. Be
Yeah, I've
careful
got too
because
many-
there are holes. Just so you know.
I've got too many shulkers to actually pick up anything right now. I brought 27 shulkers.
Yeah, no, that's arguably
pre-made.
too many. Have I got a fortune? Oh, I don't want a fortune.
Yeah, I don't
I
know
want
which of my shovels are fortune. None of them. Ha ha.
I've got 2 unbreaking mending, but the others are fortune. I remember that.
What's up?
The gravel. There are holes under the gravel.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah, no. I remember this whole area. This whole area is it's fine.
It's a unique and exciting new challenge.
It's definitely an experience.
Woo! Okay.
So if things fall out from under you, I'm sorry, but it's not my fault, okay?
I forgive you.
Thank you. Thousands wouldn't, but Joe is an exception, not the rule. It's like a mini game.
Yeah, we could have a race to see who can get the most gravel.
And not die. Because that's
Yeah.
the thing.
We call it Cleo's gravel chase, and we say, okay, everybody starts off with 4 shulkers. Go fill them all with gravel. Whoever gets back here first wins.
And gives me
8
gravel.
diamonds. Yeah.
Which you can then spend as a gift card at the gravel
Yeah.
shop.
Mm-hmm.
That's how that works.
Yeah, somebody was like, ooh, a rare emerald ore. I don't think emerald ore in stone is rare. I think emerald ore in deep slate is rare, right?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, that's the common emerald. Did I set spawn? No, because Cleo hasn't put down the bed early. If she did, I didn't see it.
Okay, I'm going to put down the bed, fine.
There's a bunch of shulkers over here. That might be a good spot.
Yeah. Boop. Spawn. There we go. It's such a shame Flint doesn't turn. Like, I would like a Flint block. Like, I keep on asking, like, whenever we have like a meeting or you know a thing for like make blocks out of the things that you don't make blocks out of, which is at the moment.
Yeah, I
want to
make a bow block. Because I'll get all these bows and arrows, and being able to consolidate them would be huge.
Oh, yes. I'd like to make a meat block.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure that one of the Feed the Beast mods had a meat block where you could make blocks out of steak.
Yeah, I mean, it would work.
They had all sorts of compression mods, I think they're called, where it's like you can make denser dirt by combining 9 dirt. And then you can make densest dirt by combining 9 of those. And then you can make ultra denser dirt. And just like, so then eventually you've got one stack in your chest that's actually like 800,000 dirt. Just because they've all been condensed.
Which would make it easier compared to the amount of storage systems that we have in this game.
Oh, the other nice thing about it was that each time that you made them denser, they got slightly darker. So if you were doing pixel art or texturing, you could use the same block, but with a slightly darker tint to it by using the
cool.
denser variant. Kind of like
That's
packed
pretty cool.
ice.
That would work. That would work. That's a thing that definitely would work.
Indeed.
Okay. Where are we up? Okay, I've done this entire bit.
Okay, I've filled half a shulker so far.
Yep, same-ish. Hello, creeper. I'm guessing you can't get to me, so
How
this
did the
is fine.
creeper even spawn? Is there a cave down there somewhere that you found?
Yeah, I'm right next to a drop.
Oh, gotcha.
It's fine. Flint is the worst. It's so useless. It is kind of useless, you're not gonna lie.
just out of curiosity, have you talked? I've been sitting on a lot of money in game. I did a lot of diamond mining because I wasn't sure how much beefs, like card game starter packs and booster packs, were going to cost. Have you heard anything about pricing yet? Has he talked to you about that?
He said it's not going to be very expensive, but you are going to have to play games in order to, like official games, in order to buy packs.
Gotcha. Okay, I'm fine with that. I just,
Yeah.
because like I was looking at how much money I was spending on gravel the other day, and I was like, oh boy, I hope this.
No,
doesn't,
it's fine. Give me all your gravel. It's cool. It's cool.
Okay.
You know, we're not going to argue with that. I said I was going to drink, and I haven't yet. I probably should do that. I wonder if Flint could have, like, sharpening tools is actually a great idea. Like fixing your tools would be a good way of doing it.
Yep. There's another bit of gravel over here.
I'm pretty sure I'm gonna go for an explore. Right there, Joe. There's like a whole plane of gravel just over here.
Let me see where you're at. When you say just over here. Oh wow, yeah, that's plain. It's in plain sight.
See, I wasn't making it up. I sort of knew where it was.
Oh, I knew you weren't. Okay, Cleo. So because
Right, you've muted yourself, Joe. So I'm assuming what you're saying is I need to go and pick up my kid.
I do, and so I was gonna say I'm going to acknowledge a few tips, and then I'm gonna raid you, and then as soon as I get back from picking her up, I'll be back in the game. Okay?
That's cool. Thanks, Joe.
All right.
See you later. Bye.
Bye, Cleo.
Okay. I'm going to stick in voice chat. I'm also going to move those shulkers. I don't need to eat. Eating is not needed. I'm going to take this bed. I'm going to take my shulkers. I'm going over this way. Now, there might come a time in my life where I need to get better tools. Now, from what I remember from the Windswept Hills biome is that did I have I thought I could have sworn I had another chest. Is that there was a lot of stone and iron around, so I could just make other tools. But what I was really thinking about doing was making another, like getting rid of the, what do you call it? The brain? No. Bed. Oh, there's my box. Hi, Joe. Thanks for coming over. We appreciate you. We love a good Joe Hills in this house. We love a bad Joe Hills in this house. We just like Joe. So what I need to do is I need to probably figure out a way to get the fortune off these things. But we're going to go through these tools first. So it's fine. We're all good here. So let me go through some biddies. Thank you, Zazzles, for the 10 gift subs. Thank you, Subtronic, for the sub, and Missani for the bits. Thank you, Magnum Indy, for the $10. I appreciate that. Metu Salem for the biddies. Alex Kicker has subscribed. Welcome to the Horde. If you look to your left and to your right, you'll see there are no exits, but there is cake. We appreciate cake. Jay Archer has resubscribed for 17 months. Yep. That's the thing that terrifies me about farming gravel. It's the random blocks of doom that just plummet you to your doom. And I'm not opposed to being plummeted to my doom, just specifically. Although I also have to get rid of the... I'm not going to swear. I'm not going to swear. It's fine.
Bragandox says emote only.
Emote only, chat. Everybody, please throw some hands. The cake is a lie. No, the cake's not a lie. The cake is just fictional. You can be fictional and not lie, you know. It's cool. It's cool. Incredimike resubscribed for 12 months. It's been almost a year. No, it has been a year. That's how math works. We don't subscribe to Cameron's math in this channel. Harpy Dora has resubscribed for 3 months. Thank you. You guys are great. You know that? You just make my life better. when I've been having a rough time, which I have been, because well, that was mean. That was arguably mean, chat. You make my life better because, you know, you couldn't make it much worse. I am joking when I say that. Darth Vorthin has resubscribed. Yes. Can I also point out, if you are just a follower, no such thing. If you're a follower, you also have access to handy notes. Don't know that Cameron's had subscriptions. Look, JT, I don't need you picking on me on Cameron's behalf. Joe, did you just... Thank you. Could have put it next to it, Joe. I'm just saying, instead of on top. Oh, we've got like a full shulker. That's good. Of course, you're always joking. Jack could make it worse. Arguably, no, they couldn't, because right now the cards are on. They're not necessarily on a hiatus, but I'm not doing beans, so there's genuinely no way you can make this worse for me. So you can try, which would not go well for you, because I have nothing to lose. Oh! Tamita has resubscribed for 17 months. And that's Rayful with the Enderman coming in clutch. We appreciate it when you prove that I am wrong. I mean, I don't appreciate it, but the chat appreciates it when I'm wrong. So, yes. Thank you for all, like, the likes, subscriptions, and all that sort of stuff today. I appreciate you guys. Because I would appreciate keeping my teeth. That's all I can think about today. Like, that's where my brain is at. Like, I need teeth. Not your teeth. I'd like my own teeth. Please remember, if this is your first time in a Cleo stream, we have rules. Like, and those sometimes it's easy to break rules if you haven't read them. Just a thought. But it's like the rules are here to keep it chill for everyone, and by everyone I mean me and my mods. You don't want to do extra work. No one wants to do extra work. Teeth are pretty good to have, yeah. Like, arguably I've got like only one problem tooth, but it's been such a problem over my life. It's just a nightmare. It's like, I've had a root canal on it because it cracked. And then when I did the root canal, I had a butcher of a dentist who just destroyed my teeth. That specific tooth, I guess. So now I have to have a re-root canal. And like, none of the other teeth have caused this much hassle ever. It's just this one. It's just the one. You scared yourself buying a pack. Oh, Little Pink Dragon. Thank you for buying a Stream Loots pack. I really do appreciate it. And anyone who I've missed buying Stream Loots. Stream Loots, there is a code.
Dragon Docs wants you to tell them your favorite things.
My favorite thing at the moment is having teeth. There is a Stream Loots code. If you don't know what Stream Loots is, it's playing cards. There's a lot of jelly bean related cards usually, and soundboards and all that sort of stuff. Not doing the jelly beans because of teeth, because everything's about teeth right now. I just need teeth. This is where I need to just get a bone block and just rename it Teeth with an F. But yeah, Stream Weeks at the moment, there is an
Miss
anniversary
Ani
code.
wants you to hug a creeper.
Right, hug a creeper is death. So let me make sure I set my spawn, because Miss Ani has many issues with me dying and not doing it to their satisfaction. So we're just gonna put stuff away, because that's allowed. I have to die. I don't have to lose all my stuff. It's the law. Okay, and I'm taking... There we go. Right. Masani is going to get a beating. It's just a beating. There we go. Died. All cool. Get me my stuff back. Which one is this? Let's get rid of the fortune ones. There we go. And the other fortune pick is there. Okay. Boopity boopity boop. There we go.
Nick Nack Nikki played Teeny Tiny.
Teeny tiny plushy Cleo. Teeny tiny plushy Cleo. Teeny tiny plushy Cleo. This one falls. Cake or death? I choose the chicken. Nyeh. Gravel falling is just the most horrifying feeling if you're standing on gravel. Because you're like, well, I'm dead. Giant Cleo. This is what Streamloots does. And I've also got an anniversary code, which means Streamloots are giving me, like, technically more than you actually pay them to get the cards. So you get a discount, I get full price. So they're paying me like more than you give me. So, you know, that's a really great way to support the stream at the moment. So just saying. I love that Cleo knew Eddie Izzard. Come now, it's Eddie Izzard. You can't not know the great Eddie Izzard. She's just awesome. It's the truth. She just is. Okay, I'm going to switch from that one and I'm going to use this one now because what I need to find some iron so I can make a is it iron or is it stone that makes the thing that gets rid of the enchantments on things. I am wording great. How do you feel about Jevin making the frenemies plush? Great. You know Jeff talked to me, right? You know that, like, we're actually friends, right? He would not have been allowed to make that plushie if I hadn't said, yeah, you can do it. Okay? You don't need to worry about anything like that. I want stone.
Miss Ani says hands up.
Okay, hands up. I need iron to make a bunch of flints and steels. Like, not enough steel in the world to make this many flint and steels. It's just say, well, maybe there is, but Beef has used it all on maps. Wow, old Titans, that is a thought that I have never had. Because the idea of that is horrifying. Well done. Takes a lot to make Cleo horrified. You've managed. Well done. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? I forgot to bring a blooming ender chest in. It's fine. It's fine. Eddie Izzard now uses she pronouns, so just saying. We support people in this channel to be who they wish to be. Unless who they want to be is horrible and bigoted. Then we don't appreciate that. Why do you wear women's clothes? I bought these clothes. They're my clothes. Yeah. Pragandox has purchased 5 Streamloots packs. Thank you very much indeed. Appreciated. Today you learned, which is good. And you can tell who are decent people because they're just like, oh, I've learned something new. I will remember that. So, and then there's just like, nuh-uh, what I said originally was great. This is how you know. Boop. Well, I hated that. That made me nervous because I knew there was a whole chasm under here. We're already trying to grow organs in a lab. I mean, this is true. But for some reason, the idea of growing my teeth and just putting it back in is like awesome, and also makes me incredibly like I can't see my liver. If they regrew my liver, couldn't see it. I can definitely feel like a grown in tooth, you know? And I'm not saying that it's a bad thing. I think it would be a great thing. But also, my brain goes, oh, ick. No, that's not good. That's double plus on good. You could 3D print a new tooth today. You know what? I don't think I'd find that as concerning. You know? Like, if I could 3D print a tooth and put it in, you know, that wouldn't bother me. But, you know, everything else about this statement, this is kind of unnerving. But imagine having to shed them. Why would I have to shed them? You want a new liver? No, I was making a point. I don't actually drink, if that's what you're asking me. Oh, I say that. I occasionally drink. I drink during streams on New Year's. That's literally the only time. And it's not because I have an aversion to drinking. It's just because I think it's too expensive and I don't really like being drunk. So, you know, I just don't. But, you know, if I'm replacing body parts with my own body parts, I'm less concerned if they're internal. Although I don't know if I would describe... What if your teeth grew continuously and needed to be filed like beavers? No. That's... What is this madness? No, we don't do hypotheticals that make Cleo go, oh, no. No. If you're offering a new liver, I'd take it. Is this a ship of Theseus, like, but with organs? I mean, now it is. At what point do you become less you, even if you're being replaced with your own organs? You know, is it just when your brain is replaced, or are you less you? Woo! Are you less you when you... Questions for the ages. Ship of Theseus, but with internal organs. I say as long as your brain is intact. But what if you could get a brain transplant and all your stuff is there? And all your memories and like the things that make you is there. Are you still you if you've just had a brain transplant and your memories swapped? It's a valid question. And we'll start with a toothache. Okay, it's not just a toothache. It's all I'm saying. Oh, Jesus. Did I thank Pragendox for the 5 packs? I do. Thank you very much. And we've just had... Oh! Non-gender left frog has purchased 10 packs. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Wasn't there a book or movie called The Island that was about this very topic? It was about using clones. I think that was more about the ethics of cloning rather than the ethics of... rather than the, you know, ship of Theseus argument. It was more, is it ethical to use... Oh, wrong pick. That's Fortune. Chat is having a blast. Like, this conversation is why I'm blaming the fact that Joe's chat is now here for this conversation. Because we're going to ask Joe this when he gets back. To see what he thinks about this conversation. It's a little early in the week for ethical dilemmas. Lies. It's never too early for ethics. That's why this chat is the best. Because ethics. We appreciate that ethics is a real thing that exists. And it's very important. Are we in the bad place? No, we are the bad place. A slight difference of Japalia's just soaking up. I don't blame you. This is why we do this job. Ethical dilemmas. Are the organs grown in biological hosts or in a non-organic vessel? I think probably in a some kind of biological fluid, I would imagine. Because, you know, statistically, a biological fluid is probably better. On the trolley problem, the first track is your teeth and the second track is a clone of your liver. Like, my liver's good. I saw your old chair, but I got that problem with Patreon things. Oh, thank you, a person. I'm pleased about that. You shall have. I'm not going to call it fun. You shall have a time. As is everybody who ends up on my Patreon server. You will have a time. If you could clone the liver once, you could certainly do it again. Yeah. Like, it's not the only clone. Smuggling of brand new parts might be a problem. I mean, why would it be smuggling at that point? Like, if it's a case of my teeth or my liver, I mean, here's a hint. If it's a choice between your teeth or your liver, take your liver. Because it's more difficult to replace, but that's only by today's current standards. Like I never understood. Like, here's the thing: I never understood that in the olden days of like 50 or so, the 1950s. I was going to say 50 or so years ago. No, that's 70 years ago. When actually it was probably older than that. It was probably 40s. All I'm saying is that both my nans had no teeth by the time they were 40. Do you want to know why? I'm wondering if you can guess why. Can we guess why? It was their wedding present. When they got married, they had all their teeth pulled and they got false teeth as a present. Because that was the thing that the husband gifted their wife in those days, I guess, in that area. Because teeth were not able to be maintained as easily as they are these days, and dentistry was not as good. So just having false teeth, like, I remember both of my nans coming back. Hi, Joe.
Hi, Cleo.
Sorry, we're talking about the fact that my nans both got false teeth for their wedding present.
Oh, I was hoping to get Rendog teeth, personally.
Well, we can't have all we like.
Yeah.
So, Joe, we've got a Ship of Theseus question.
Oh, fantastic. Those are my favorite kinds of questions, non-ironically.
Ship of Theseus, but with your own organs being vat-grown and cloned.
Uh-huh.
At what point are you not yourself anymore?
I think things get really dicey once you get to the brain.
Yeah, that's what we're thinking. But if your brain was able to be retained with all its memories, and you just had your brain replaced, what about then?
So here's the question: is that process broadly reproducible? Because I would say there's a difference between how I would psychologically handle being a direct copy versus being the direct copy of myself, right? Like,
okay,
question,
no, we're not saying it's like if I put your brain in you, and it had all your memories, are you anymore?
I mean, if it's still my brain in the first place,
it's a clone of your brain with all your memories intact.
That really gets into like how perfect a clone it is, and whether or not, like I said, if it's like my existing brain died somehow, like how long have I been dead? If you wake me up 800 years in the future, what if you had
like Alzheimer's and stuff, and they just cloned your brain from when you were younger?
Yeah, so that's the thing though, is like me from 5 years ago is not the same as me today. So from a Ship of Theseus standpoint, I think we're looking at two distinct ships at that point, right?
Okay. Streamers with painkillers are grand. Look, I'm literally on paracetamol, guys. They did not give me anything stronger.
But they clearly should have.
You're describing Thomas Riker from Star Trek. Are we? I guess so.
Okay, so in some ways, the younger version, yeah, like if they two split, you know.
Yeah, I guess.
So, yeah.
Yeah. If you're talking, Joe, I can't hear you.
No, I'm just thinking, like, you dumped me into the middle of this pretty quick.
I'm sorry. We were talking about this, and my brain is
It's
just
fine.
like...
I'm just saying, like, if you replaced, well, were there any other organs where people were like, maybe you wouldn't be you anymore? Were they like, no, if they replace your arm, you're not you, Zombie Cleo?
I mean, no, I think it is literally just the brain at this point. But like,
because I will say, like, when my body started failing and I couldn't digest food anymore, I had to give up my career, my entire life plans disintegrated. There was definitely a loss of identity, especially because, like, people going into the military, a lot of your identity kind of revolves around that, right?
Yeah, no.
And so, like, I mean, there's a very strong argument to be made that I was no longer Joe Hills, or at least I was no longer Midshipman Joe Hills because I couldn't be, right?
Right. Oh, I hadn't thought about that. That's interesting.
Like some people, like, who are have the opportunity for cochlear implants, turn them down because they say that being deaf is part of their identity. If you replace that person's ears, would they still be the same person? And if they tell you that they don't believe they would be, should you believe them?
Oh, getting into the real problems now. Okay. So yeah, how much are we our own bodies? Is the question. And like, if we have any of those problems, like, for example, Joe, your digestive issues, would you have accepted a new digestive system if it had been offered a cloned digestive system without the defects?
Well, and honestly, if one was created today, I would regain. Like, I lose so much time every day where I'm like, I have to schedule when I drive, when I do certain high mental tasks,
right?
High cognitive load tasks. Like, a lot of my life is just wasted mitigating or routing around the damage for this.
So, yeah, my organ failures too. I would, yeah, in a heartbeat. I get you.
But, like, whether or not if you were like, well, Joe, do you think that would change who you were? That would change so many things about my life. That it would be like, it wouldn't change who I was because I had a new stomach. It would change who I became because every day I had 4 extra hours that weren't wasted. No, look, it would definitely shape who I became in a way that would be unavoidable.
I've spent a lot of time in hospital with my my condition, and like, not having to worry about going through that again, that would be huge. Because I spend a lot of time with just, like, thinking about, okay, I need to be careful that it doesn't flare up. I need to, like make sure that the meds that I'm on are, like, working, that sort of thing. So, interesting. Interesting. Is Joe someone in chat? No.
No, I'm no one in chat.
I nearly said something mean, and then I thought better of it.
Joe, you're not anybody anywhere. What are you getting thoughts about?
I'm just wondering, like, is it possible that there are people in this chat that are not Hermitcraft fans? And I was just like, I mean, yeah, that's possible. Some of them are Sims fans. And then they're going,
people
what
wander
is this
into
garbage?
Random streams all the time.
That's true.
Like, this is, I mean, even when I was streaming drawing random comics on Ustream in 2008 with 2 viewers, I would have a third viewer randomly pop in and be like, oh, what are you doing? What's going on? Like, people just randomly stumble into streams all the time.
Yeah. I'm sorry, guys. I'm afraid you don't have to stay, but we appreciate you if you do. We're nice here when we're not talking about
I don't think, like, yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I don't
know
think
what
I'm
the answer,
particularly
what the
nice.
response to that laugh was.
I don't think I'm particularly nice. I work to be fair. I try to do good, but I don't think I'm a nice person. I think I'm too rude and impatient.
Are you joking?
No, I'm constantly rude to people. If somebody comes in like to my stream and is acting like a jerk, I'm rude to them. I'm not nice.
That doesn't make you not nice. That makes you.
No, it
is
makes
you
me rude. That's the
impatient.
opposite of nice.
No, not necessarily. It just means you don't suffer fools. That doesn't necessarily make you rude. It makes you a human. I think in general you are one of the nicer people that I know. Which is sad now that you say that you think you're mean.
Yeah, no,
but...
I put absolutely zero effort into being nice. That is not a priority for me. Any incidental niceness is a byproduct of the other things, like trying to do good things and trying to be kind. But like that is not the same. Like I don't have the time to be nice. Or at least to think about it.
I have to say, I have gotten less nice the more time I've spent doing YouTube.
I believe it.
Yeah. Because I'm going to have a drink. Joe Strike, she was patient and thoughtful. I think that is true. But
I'm not going to disagree. I think I'm a relatively patient and a relatively thoughtful person, but that's not the same as being nice.
That's true. I mean, nice is a very nothing word as it is. All it means is you don't offend people. Now, I've gotten to the point of just like...
I don't go out of my way to avoid offending people at all, though.
I
actively offend
Joe.
people.
I'm aware. But I think part of being nice is being fair. You've got to be a reasonable person to be nice. I mean,
I think you could be a manipulative con artist and be nice.
Yeah.
I think there's a lot of nice people in Silicon Valley who make a lot of terrible choices that impact the privacy and day-to-day well-being of millions. That doesn't mean they're not nice. They're just not good.
Yeah.
And they're not thoughtful.
I used to be a people pleaser, but since I have been doing YouTube, it's a case of people are like on a regular basis quite mean, and I have made it kind of like I'm just gonna start calling people out about it, and I have started doing that recently, and it's just sort of like, well, why are you being rude though? I'm like, I'm not being rude, and if I was, you started it. So I just find it interesting the dichotomy between being nice and being not calling people out on their crap.
There's a difference between being considerate of others and
Yeah.
being nice to them, right?
Yeah.
Like, you know, I can have the best smile and the sweetest tone of voice while I tell a coworker that they're going to miss their bus because they really need to finish this project. Or I can tell them, get your butt, go, look, we're not paying you enough to worry about this. Go home. We'll fix this tomorrow. Or
Yeah,
I'll
this is
stay
the
late and
problem.
work on it because ultimately this is my responsibility, or, this is
Yeah.
like in a lot of places I've worked, like, there even if somebody doesn't report to me, kind of within the hierarchy, it's like, if I built a product that's causing problems, I'm going to stick around and fix it. Other people don't have to stick around for that.
Yeah. Because that's your stuff. You need to own your crap,
yeah. It's
kind
like,
of deal.
okay,
Yeah.
in theory, them being there might speed things up a little bit, but like they should go home.
Yeah. Nice is customer service, kind is community service. I mean,
To some degree. I mean, but
Yeah.
kindness doesn't have to be community facing. It can be individually.
yeah.
You can be individually kind to someone.
See you later, Nikki. Hope you feel better.
But yeah, like Cleo, to go back to the Ship of Theseus thing, like obviously from a branding standpoint, there are certain things that you really equate with the character or the identity of Zombie Cleo, like orange hair,
Yeah.
right? If there's been a Cleo skin without orange hair, it was because it was like implied it was orange because it was black and white grayscale setting,
True.
old school
No.
or something, right?
Yeah.
Has there ever been a Zombie Cleo without orange hair?
I don't think so. There was the first iteration of my skin which had blue hair,
Ooh, that's cool. I didn't.
but I don't.
There's
think
a there's
that,
a
I don't think that was Zombie Cleo though. Necessarily.
yeah. It was just something.
It
yeah.
was just because, I mean, was I Zombie Cleo before I got the name Zombie Cleo? Because I wasn't always Zombie Cleo. So, you know.
Yeah, because I mean, before I started, like, I played with the Steve skin in Minecraft for a long time before adding the @ symbol to it. Like, but if I got rid of the Steve skin, I'd still be Joe Hills. The Steve outward appearance has always been an avatar
Yeah.
for me. It's not an expression of me. It's something I pilot.
Okay, yeah.
If that makes any sense. It's the difference between a vehicle and an identity to some degree.
Yes.
And so I think that there's stuff like that too when it comes to stuff like if I got laser eye surgery. Like, is having glasses part of my identity? No. I just have to have them where I can't see. And I like being able to see, right? You know? That's a different kind of thing.
Yeah, I mean, and also there is the whole kind of public persona kind of versus who you actually are kind of thing going on.
Yeah.
Because who we represent ourselves as is very closely aligned to who we are, but is not actually who we are. Like maybe I think it's who I wish I was.
Well, I will say that when I started on YouTube, I was trying to figure out how I wanted to play things. Because there were a lot of people who did a lot of shouting and swearing and screaming and stuff.
Oh, I can't do that. I
And
don't have the energy.
That was very popular 11, 12 years ago on YouTube.
It's
Luckily,
still-
not so much these days.
It's still reasonably popular.
I haven't seen anybody on Hermitcraft doing it.
Oh no, not on Hermitcraft.
So
but
then
we
how
are-
popular could it be? We're the top of the pops, Cleo.
Yeah, sure we are, Joe. Yeah, that's legit.
Yeah. But like, it's one of those things where, you know, when I was trying to figure out like how much acting should I do versus how much should it just be me playing video games, right? I decided, okay, because I'm not a professionally trained actor, any sort of little random stuff that I start doing in these games and while I'm recording, I won't have the discipline to avoid doing in real life. Right? It's going to start creeping in. The line's going to get blurry because I'm not a professionally disciplined, trained actor. So I kind of made the call, if anything, if I'm going to exaggerate any elements of my personality, they should be the best ones. They should be the ones where I'm like, I like this about myself, but I wish I was even more of this, right? Like, I wish I could be even more patient or more able to, like, you know, in general, if I have a huge failure in a video game and it's like, oh, that's going to set me back a lot. You know, like, it does bother me a little bit, but like, it's not like some people are like, I'm going to rage, you know. I'm like, you know what? I'm going to be more willing to just say, okay, let's do that again, right? You know, and over the years, I will say that is definitely, I've gotten better at those things by practicing. but I wanted to get better at them anyway. So how much of that is an act, right? Or how much of that is, you know,
well, there, like when I say, like who I am, like is who I want to be. It's a case of, like, I am far more outspoken about things as Zombie Cleo than I am as myself.
mm-hmm.
You know, and it's a case of, but how much of that is me, and how much of that is, like, quote unquote Zombie Cleo. You know. And the answer is, I think they're both me, but it really depends where I am, where it's acceptable to be the actual person that I am, and where I don't have to self-censor.
Well, for example, like I don't know that I can think of a case where I have expressed a different opinion on stream or in a video than I have in real life. Right? Like, I don't have a thing where it's like, oh my gosh, my character loves, I don't know, bread. Let's eat all the bread in the game. Nom. You know, like, I don't, like, bread's fine. I'll eat it if it's around. I like baked potatoes. They're good. You know, but like, you know, I'm not like going to come in here and present a philosophical, religious, or political viewpoint in a way different from how I would argue it with my friends. You know, I mean, I might try to make it more entertaining, but I'm not going to come in here and, like, misrepresent my beliefs.
Yeah, no, I like I say, I don't think that my beliefs are different. I think I just am able to express them more. You know? I think I'm able to be more forthright than I may otherwise be.
I will say one thing that's different between you and I on that count is I'm more willing to be wrong about things or I'm more willing to risk being wrong about things in person than I am on YouTube or on Twitch. So if there's like a delicate issue that affects a lot of people, but that doesn't directly overlap my lived experience, I'm happy talking to people about that one-on-one or in small group settings, but I feel like I should avoid making a mess of things by trying to address them on stream, right? Even though it might be something where I'm like, you know, this really feels like a problem. I'm just like, I know I haven't done the research to be able to like make the arguments well enough. Like, whereas when I'm talking in a small group with friends, it's like, hey, like we're talking through it. I'm forming those arguments. I'm figuring out how I feel, but I'm not as comfortable doing kind of exploratory conversations about fraught subjects in public, because I feel like people might misinterpret my attempts to educate myself as the end state that I'm going to get to, if that makes any sense.
No, I understand that. Yeah, I do think there is a risk online of being like people like saying things they don't know enough about. However, I will also say that silence is sometimes consent.
And that's where I get concerned, right?
Yeah.
And so, you know, I try to at least acknowledge stuff like that where I'm like, okay, I'm out of my comfort zone here. I'm not going to necessarily mention this on stream, but I'm going to at least say something on Twitter or retweet. Or a lot of times I'll end up retweeting an authority where it's like, hey, I don't know enough about this complex issue to really state my own case, but here's something that somebody whose whole job it is to work in the legal system and interpret this stuff wrote that I read today. You might find it interesting too, you know?
Yeah. I think that's valid as well. I mean, you can go like, I feel like X is bad. Here's somebody who can explain why, and I've listened to them. And at which point people can come along and say, okay, have you considered this though?
Well, and part of since I have a degree in history, like I'm sure there's a geologist equivalent of this, But for me, especially with legal stuff, a lot of times what I'll find myself doing is I'll say, hey, let's look at the primary sources here. Like, hey, check out what the dissenting judge in this case wrote. I think there's a lot of good points here, and maybe this should have gone the other way. Mm-hmm. That sort of thing.
Yeah, understandable. I am out of shovels.
Oh, okay. I've got 2 more. I've got 2.5 actually here. Where are you at?
I'm behind you.
Oh, you're directly behind me. Have the ace of spades. Oh, wait. Did it not throw? Here you go. Ace of spades.
Thank you.
You're most welcome.
I say that I don't have any shovels, but they are all fortune shovels. So the chances of getting gravel with that...
Not
great.
Everybody says, I feel like X is bad is being interpreted as a Suma. No, that's not. No. Meant the variable name.
X is not bad. X is just X.
Mm-hmm.
I can hear Joe going, I want to say something. I don't know if I should.
Well, I was just going to point out that,
I was going to make a joke.
I was just going to say that, like, obviously, different people that we work with are in kind of different places with how they approach stuff like this.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I would say Asuma and Jevin, for example, are much, like, they're willing to say something knowing they might be wrong and see what the arguments are that people make against them.
Yes.
And then they do legitimately reevaluate their position. They're not just like trolling.
Yeah.
They're like, this seems kind of like people are overcomplicating this. What am I missing? And then everybody's like, oh my God, here's what you're missing.
Yeah,
and they're like,
I
oh,
mean, like we've talked about, like, you and me, we've mentioned stuff to people and they have genuinely changed their minds,
Yeah. And so, like, yeah. So when we say, like, X is not bad, not only is X not bad, X is legitimately trying to be better. So please.
Yes.
So that was literally, Cleo was trying to say the variable X is bad. The whatever we're talking about. This was not a condemnation of Asuma, nor is one appropriate in this context.
No. And yeah, like we say, X sometimes speaks without thinking, but that's because he doesn't know what he's he doesn't know all the nuance, but he's willing to accept the nuance from other people. So,
But the thing is, for some people, they're never gonna get to that point though, where they're confronted with the nuance, unless they're willing to open their mouth and say something that's half formed. And like I said, for me, I feel like, oh boy, if I had time, I could research this on my own, and so I'm afraid of saying something half formed because I'm like, I could figure this out. I'm slammed right now. I don't have time to go read about how this has unfolded over the last 30 years. And like, I want to deep dive everything before I talk about it. Is the problem.
Yes. Whereas I tend not to deep dive. I tend to give gut reactions, and if people call me on that, I'm willing to defend my reactions, but it takes a lot of evidence. I say a lot of evidence. It takes evidence for me to change my mind. And, there are some things which I am not willing to even consider as being, like, mostly those come into things as I see as the queer rights kind of things. There are people that will talk to me about things and they'll try and change my mind. And I'm like, absolutely not. I'm not even willing to consider this argument from you, particularly when you're citing these particular people as your sources. Well,
and this is the sort of thing too. I'm more willing to engage with people like about stuff like that one-on-one, because I know that they are actual humans, right?
Yeah.
So and not necessarily even like my close friends. Like if I'm at a convention and I'm talking to other sci-fi fantasy fans or whatever, they don't necessarily know me. I don't necessarily know them, but they're real people who are actually there. I know that they paid to hang out here and talk and chat, and that's part of the experience. When somebody gets into a fight about stuff like that in Twitch, or YouTube, I'm assuming that they're a bot who is being paid off to make trouble, right? To kind of try and shift the Overton window. right? So I'm not going to bother trying to have a real conversation with them because, well, for one thing, it's a totally different context. I don't want to hijack my show all the time. But for another thing, for all I know, like, this is just, another bot rolling in trying to promote this viewpoint, and nothing I do is going to help, and everything I do is only going to hurt. So I'm just going to block the bot and move on.
Valid. Like, sometimes I will have people that I know are bots who find stuff out about me and then try to explain to me why I'm wrong. And then it's just a case of, I'm not even going to discuss it with you. I'm just gonna react, because there are times when I'm willing to discuss things and there are times when I'm not willing to discuss things. And I don't think my Twitch channel is the place to be educating people. So, and
I've never learned anything from your Twitch channel. You're dead on. You're absolutely nailing it.
Like, sometimes the things you say are hurtful, Joe. Sometimes you're not nice.
See, I'm not nice. I've got to prove it now. You called me out on this. I'm willing to make your show more entertaining by being mean to you in a contextually appropriate manner. Deal with it.
Joe, I'm in pain. You've got to be nice to me when I'm in pain.
No.
You see, and this is my problem. My problem is that I'm kind, but I know how to be manipulative. Like, in general. And it's a case
but that's the thing, though, Cleo, is that people aren't going to want to watch your show if you always get your way by the exact same... If you can be like, I'm in pain, everybody be nice to me, then people aren't going to stick around for 3 hours watching us dig if I'm not pushing back. This is part of the value, Cleo.
Like, here's the thing. I know that I have the capacity to manipulate people and be very persuasive. I choose not to do that because I think it's bad. So the only time I'm willing to use those skills are, one, when I'm playing games and it's part of the game. Or two, I think it's for a good cause. And by good causes, I mean, like, promoting, like, valid charities and just, like, specifically queer viewpoints and that. Because it's a tool that you can use to make people think. And sometimes that works and sometimes it doesn't.
Conkles to the Max says, so is Joe saying by not being nice, he's doing something nice? No, I'm not doing something nice by not being nice. I'm doing something helpful by not being nice. There's a difference. Helpful and nice are not the same. People conflating nice with all these other things is why we have so many problems.
Yeah.
With people trusting con men and buying all this crypto and stuff.
Yes.
Like, oh boy, you'll meet some of the nicest people who want you to buy $25,000 worth of crypto.
Mm-hmm. I nearly made a crypto joke. Never. I've got hype train. Thank you.
Where's the? I don't know where the whistle is. Sorry. Oh, there it is.
It's okay.
It's
It's okay. You don't need to whistle. Thanks, Joe. But yeah, no. Like, you are correct. The nicest people in the world want to sell you something. Ugh. I think we're coming to the end of the gravel on this part.
Yeah, there's a little bit on this side here, Cleo. You see where I'm at?
Yep. Gotcha.
Oh, yeah, there you are.
But yeah, Joe is helpful. Joe is not nice. That's why this is Hermits helping Hermits rather than Hermits being nice. You can be useless and be nice.
Very true. It's hard to be useless and helpful.
Yes. Because those are antonyms, effectively.
I mean, yeah. Is there any other, like, big old patches of gravel, like, out across the water here?
I haven't seen any, but that doesn't mean they're not there.
Okay. Yeah, because like sometimes these
Hi,
things
I'm
kind of go in
Cleo.
strips. Oh, here's a little shelf of stone, but I don't know if there's any gravel. Yeah. I am at 5760 negative 2440. So
Hang on.
I will fly
50
back toward you.
Oh, Oh, there you are. I see
Are you near the chests?
Yeah,
If you're near
I
the
see
chest,
you.
you
I
should
see
probably
you. I
see
see
me.
you. I see you. I see you.
Okay, cool. Jeez, you flew right in front.
That
Okay.
was the plan. I saw you, and I thought I need
Yeah,
to show Joe that I
right
see
here.
him.
I did not.
Oh, sweet. We should probably
Yeah,
move
see?
the chests over
That we
here.
should.
Or I could make some more.
Okay. Well, we might want the bed over here regardless, though. So, like, here, I'll go. I don't have room to pick up all the chests, but I'll go pick up mine at least.
Okay, I'm coming with you just to recognize where we are. There we go.
Oh, apparently during the Hermit Fan UHC, did you hear about this, Cleo?
No.
So all of the different fan communities were invited to do a UHC together.
Oh no!
And,
no one told me about that.
okay, well, I don't know. Next time I'll tell you personally because your admin staff should have gotten an invite through the admin area chat.
Oh,
Are you
I don't
participating
really
over
have
there?
people in the admin area chat. I only have one person.
Oh. Gotcha. Yeah, that's how that was communicated. Okay. Well, anyway, so apparently the other teams were joking that my team was going to be too nice and just be helping everybody. and
Okay.
and instead, like when Mumbo's team was trying to kill an iron golem, one of our players, Kindless, as soon as the Mumbo player kills the iron golem, Kindless runs in, grabs the iron, and runs out. But PvP wasn't on yet, so the Mumbo player couldn't take it back, and there's just a bunch of Mumbo players chasing Kindless, like shaking their fists. So yeah, we disabused everyone of that notion very quickly.
Yeah. Not nice, but kind.
Mm-hmm.
It's how that would be working.
But yeah, sorry for not letting you know about that. It was just,
That's
it's one of
okay.
those things, I wasn't really personally involved with it too much, other than they were like, hey, does your community want to send people? And I was like, I don't know. Do you guys want to send people? Yes. Okay, well, let's have a qualifier. I'll let other people organize that. And so I wasn't really, yeah, sorry.
It's okay, Push. You've got like lots of other stuff going on. You don't need to be constantly watching the admin Discord. Promise. Okay.
But yeah, they're probably going to do, they're talking about trying to do like smaller events, like once a month or so, and then maybe one big one every quarter.
Yeah.
Like, so yeah, I'll definitely let you know. When,
Yeah, let
stuff
us
is
know because
popping.
I know what my community are like. They do enjoy a good excuse to beat people into the ground.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there were only 8 communities represented, so it wasn't like especially weird that yours wasn't there. If that makes any sense.
No.
Because like, yeah,
I
that's
get it.
less than half.
Yeah. What's the gravel for? Usually some concrete, and it's for me to sell to Joe, apparently.
Yeah. I basically have almost bought out Cleo's store. I mean, I have enough diamonds to actually buy it out, but I was like, just in case Gem or somebody needs a bunch of gravel last minute, I should not buy
I
out
genuinely
100% of it.
did the store and didn't think anybody would use it. So the fact that
Oh no, it's almost empty before I got there. There was only
Really?
like, there wasn't a lot left. No, it's full of diamonds.
Oh, okay.
I don't think Ren knew it was there either, because there's no Royal Emeralds in there.
No, there are no royal emeralds in there. I did notice that Ren did not claim it either as part of the Royal Empire at the time. So
But yeah, every time I was like talking about like, oh boy, I need to go get more gravel, people are like, just buy out Cleo. And I'm like, there's not a lot left, and if somebody really needs gravel, they're gonna be mad if I just bought the whole thing out. so.
Well, I find like if I had realised it was getting so low, but because like nobody has bought anything for like nobody bought anything for months and months and months. So I just
Yes, when
assumed
we were at
people.
Empires.
No, from before then. Like it was open since the beginning of the server, and I've never had to stock it up.
Really? Well,
Yeah.
I wondered if part of that is just that, like, after the King storyline wrapped up, everybody's like, okay, gotta get serious about my mega base.
Maybe, yeah, no, I think that's possibly right. Yeah.
It's like, yeah, we got back from Empires, and it's like, hey, I need gravel. Oh, Cleo has gravel.
Okay, well, I've got like some still left in my storage system. I just didn't think I would need it, like ever.
Well, this is
So-
why we're doing this today, so I don't have
Yeah.
to feel guilty about buying you
Buying out the
and,
shop. I feel like you should probably take some as a reward for digging it all out, Joe. Just a
You know,
thought.
I'm gonna be honest. That was my original plan. I was gonna offer to give you like 2/3 of what we got today, and then keep the
Little
remaining
pink
third.
dragon
But
wants you
then
to
you had
tell
the
them your
busted mouth,
favorite
and I felt
things.
bad. So, yeah. So this is my. So I'm just like, well, so this is me being super nice. I'm not gonna grift Cleo for this. I guess this time.
I mean, you're gonna take what you're gonna take what you deserve, which apparently is 2/3. Or 1/3. I'm sick. You can't use this against
That's
me.
fine. That's fine.
I need to double check stuff on my feed because stuff has just happened and it's not alerting me to it. So joy. Oh yeah, our activity feed's down. Good.
Yeah, a person says, I love Joe's laugh. Well, I try not to laugh too much when I'm streaming because it can cause coughing fits. This is back to those
I'm
digestive
gonna
issues where I'm
refund that
like,
one.
how would this change my life? You know? But if I'm on somebody else's stream, I can just let go of push to talk if I start having a coughing fit, so I don't have to be as careful. Yay.
Yay! Yeah, Pink Dragon, I've just refunded that. I just like not whilst other hermits are around. I'll do that private. I'll do that. I said privately. Didn't mean that. So
Yeah, you don't get a separate show later.
no. I meant words.
Was it the Owo reward? Because I actually did do a full reading of the Cask of Amontillado Owo the other day, and it went really well.
No, it was just an on the Citadel. It was just like telling people my favorite things, and
Oh.
I was just I like there are redeems that I do when hermits are around, and which are like all the ones that I don't have to verbally do anything. But when other hermits are around, I do feel like it's like I'm not hijacking anyone else's like life.
Well,
So-
at least in this case here, I'm not streaming anymore.
I mean,
so
that's
like
true.
it's less than usual.
That's true. I still think HHH rules apply because nobody needs to hear me doing the OWO voice for 15 minutes straight, or doing
Did we
things
get
out
all
of
the-
context and stuff. No, there's some stuff up the hill.
Up the hill? Okay, I'll grab my chests. Also, before we leave, I'm down to 15 rockets to get home.
I've
So-
got 4 stacks, so
If I could get 1 stack.
I think I could see you clear to do that, Joe. I promise.
I'm going to come over here and get that now, just in case, because I hear my kid moving around. That means she's done with her homework. So just in case she's like, hey, come make dinner right away. Or whatever. And I'm like, oh, I got to go and log off. Then I'm like, oh, now I'm trapped here and I have a show tonight. That's no good.
Yeah. It's fine, Joe. What's gonna befall you here?
Yeah, everybody will love it. It's like, okay, I'm supposed to be working on the pixel art for my pinball machine. Instead, it's just like 2 hours of me trudging back with all these empty ender chests or shulker boxes.
We don't do efficiency here. No, we're not here for efficiency here. We're here for just like, like I don't want to make a farm. Let's start with I don't want to make any farms. I don't want to do like anything intensive. And I kind of like this. I kind of
is
like doing
chill.
this. This is chill. And I kind of like hanging with Joe, and I kind of like hanging with chat. And what is streaming if not to do the tasks that you can't really do on camera.
Oh yeah, I mean, you could make a YouTube video called 10 hours of zombie Cleo mining gravel. And somebody would be like, this is the only thing that my child falls to sleep to, thank you. But for most people, it's not going to be.
Yeah, at least this way I can like talk to Joe and talk to the chat, you know, and I can have like therapeutic brain going on, you know? It's chill. We're all chill here. Now you want that video to exist. I am not mining for 10 hours so you can have that video. Just saying.
Well,
I have limits.
Yeah, and I was listening to, I don't know how familiar you are with Japanese novelist Haruki Murakami.
I am not at all.
Okay. Well, so he put out a collection of essays about novelist as a vocation in Japan back in 2015, but they only got translated to English and published here like this year.
Okay.
So I've been going through those, and it's really cool because like even though we're not novelists, what we do does overlap some in that we have some of our artistic jobs are more individualistic than other artists and stuff like that. But one of the points he makes is when he's refining a novel, like he's got it written and he's done a pass where he threw out a third of it and started over, and then he's done the pass where he fixed all the consistency errors, and then he's doing a pass where he's tightening up the writing. He talks about how on that kind of tightening up the writing pass, he kind of figures out which parts of the book need to be tighter and which parts need to be sloppier, so that it kind of forms like not exactly a sine wave, but a bit of a roller coaster, where alongside the actual progression of the story, there's kind of some changes in how tight the writing is, to kind of help set the mood and give the viewer a chance to relax.
Yeah.
And like, because if the viewer is in a part of the story where it's like every single detail is like super crucial, then they have to pay attention in a different way than if it's just like, now I'm going to describe like what the inside of this restaurant is like. And he's like, you know what, the reader doesn't need to know what this restaurant's like, but sometimes they deserve a break, right?
Yeah, no,
I don't
that
need
works.
to move the plot right away. And so just having bits in our YouTube videos where it's like, okay, so now we're grabbing some gravel here. Just like, okay, this is not super fancy mega base build time, but, just giving people the chance to breathe, it can really kind of set the tone to make things more feel more welcoming, I think.
I see where you're going with that. Giving people the chance to breathe is probably a good idea. I don't know how much that's going to be feasible, because every time I come to a video lately, it's just sort of like, how much footage do I have? 17 hours? Right.
Yeah. That's why when I was reading this, I was like, okay, I need to keep this in mind, because I've been going through and been like, anything that slows anything down at all is just brutally, mercilessly cut. I just need to keep everything moving continuously.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, like, that's where I'm at the moment.
And so, like, finding that, even if it's just like, okay, there's an extra 8 seconds of me digging out sand at the 30-minute mark. Like, you know what? I made a conscious decision to include something that's just a little bit more chill. And, like, people might feel that, even if it's not, like, even if they don't understand why.
No, okay.
So I'm not saying, like, change your entire video. I'm saying, like,
I'm never going to change.
Places.
I feel like the merciless cutting that I do is I think like the art form is different to novel writing, you know.
Oh, yeah.
So you have to take what you've got with a grain of salt, and then
At the same time, though, a lot of entertainment is about change over time, right? You set something up and you follow through, and you don't want to have anything be static throughout the entire work, right?
Yeah.
And so if the level of intensity is always maxed out at 100, then you have a static level of intensity, and you don't have the ability to communicate.
Don't think anything I do ever maxes out at 100.
Okay, that's fair.
I'm just thinking about it as it's like, is my intensity level in YouTube at 100? Really not. Never.
Okay, well, so for example, during our card game battles, right, it's like, am I only going to show the attacks? Or do I show some of the deliberations, some of the considerations, right? How do I decide what stays in and what doesn't?
I mean, did you see what I did with our battle?
You had the talking
Avatar.
zombie Cleo.
Yeah, yeah. Now that is not... I mean, that's a learning tool. You know, it's one, trying to do something a bit weird, and two, trying to figure out a way to teach people this stuff without it becoming overwhelming. So, because like the audience has to learn the game as well.
Exactly.
You know? And like I don't think learning at 100 meters per second is going to be helpful in the initial stages. So,
No.
you know.
Well, and that was one of the things too. Like, I was trying to make sure, I was like, this is for some people going to be the first time they see one of these games played. So I want to make sure that clarity trumps intensity here.
Yeah.
I want to find ways to make sure that people can follow the action, because if they don't like this video, they might not watch the next 10 of these that I'm going to put out. And I love stuff like Decked Out and TCG and whatever. I want to be able to make 10 Decked Out videos and have people not hate them. And that might mean editing those videos a certain way up front and figuring out a way to communicate well with them.
Yeah, I mean, my entire thing is about like explaining what's going on and trying to be clear for the audience, because, you know, I think I've got it down now. As a rule, I think I'm doing all right with the game itself. I'm at the point where I'm talking a better game than I'm playing. So, I mean, you know, when you go, I'm technically undefeated. I mean, you don't say that I've played 3 games against 2 people, and, you know, with cards that they haven't chosen. Still technically undefeated.
Yeah, I mean, technically, I was going to say, like, when we go into the beginning of the actual game, I'm going to be undefeated for game 1. I don't consider those test games to be.
Oh, no, I don't either, but it's a case of, it's one of those talking a better game than you're playing aspects of it. Which I also think is important. Oh, you found more.
Yeah, it's up here.
You too are undefeated in Beef's game.
Yeah, you could really lead into that. Like most of my viewers, I'm undefeated in Beef's card game.
Oh, no, now I'm...
That's a fun... Oh, there was a great thing, too, in the Murakami essays, where he's, like, talking about the demographics of people who read his books. And he's like, you know, I don't really write my books for a particular target audience. You know, I got lucky enough when I was younger that I can just kind of write whatever I want, and then I hope that people read it, so the, publishing houses keep writing me checks. But, like, if they stopped, I'm 65 and I'm rich. I'm not screwed at this. Like, it's fine.
Yeah, it's
you know?
fine, yeah.
Yeah, he's just like, I'm just making stuff for me. But I was actually really pleasantly surprised to learn that when we started having, signings, and in terms of like the publishers doing research, it looks like it's about a 50-50 split in terms of gender. There's no particular age group that reads my books. A lot of people read my books in Japanese, but people also read the translations all over the world. There's no like one audience that's like my core audience. Although I will say it is remarkable that every reader I've met has been remarkably attractive. She was like, thanks, Murakami.
Ah, dear. Okay. I think I am actually brain done as
Should
well.
we
so-
try to fly back together?
Yeah, I'm thinking that.
Because I feel like...
Here's your shovel.
Oh, yeah, let me make room for it.
Would you like the other half of the shulker shells?
Sure. Let me, okay, I think I have room for them.
There you go.
Cool. I have 64 shulker shells now. Are you sure you have enough? Because I already, like, I've got, well, it's fine. Okay.
Have I got enough what?
You know, I
Gravel.
think I've got enough shulker shells for right now for the projects I'm working on. You hold on to these. If I need them, I'll buy them from Impulse.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Jevin said that those were for Cleo. Although, wait, he did give me some earlier. And then take them back out of the box that he saw me put.
Just take the shells, Joe.
So I'll take the shells. Okay.
Take the shells. It's fine. I don't use a lot of shulker shells as sorting mechanism stuff. I just use them to dump things in, so, you know.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so I think I'm going to put my F3 up. I think we're going generally back this way, but I'm not sure. So, you want to follow me that way?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay. Yeah, these numbers are both going down on the x-axis and the z-axis. I don't think we're going to try and find the portal we found, or that we came through. I think we're just going to have to fly.
But if we do find it...
If we do find it, it was at least on the nether tunnel, but the odds of that are kind of low, because...
Yeah, like, slim to none.
Yeah, and I don't think there was any portal by that ZF thing. I think that was just an overland thing.
Yeah, I agree. I think that's true.
People are saying, hey, a Badger Spanner in the chat. I don't see Badger writing anything.
Hey, Badger. I saw NJ earlier, which I meant to say, but didn't. Hi!
Hi,
It's fine. I'm still able to talk. We're good. The latest person to resub is Tired Pumpkin. Thank you, by the way. And then I just looked at that and went, yeah, I feel that. Oh, hi, Badger. Oh, hi.
Wait, were people calling you out while you were lurking or something? Or did you,
I feel like Badger may have said something, or it may have been NJ that said something. Because both, in my brain, those two people have a very similar colour in Twitch chat.
Oh, in the Twitch chat.
And my brain makes them Joe people. You know? Like,
Joe people?
Joe people. I mean, like, I have Cleo people, and there are people that are, like, Ren people.
So wait, I think this is more gravel, Cleo. Cleo.
No!
Do we want to get this gravel? No? Okay, I'm gonna take a screenshot of the coordinates. Okay. Okay, we have the coordinates for next time.
Joe's dude person and Joe's person. I mean, yeah. Like that, like there are like a bunch of people that I associate with specific hermits. And my brain sometimes when they show up in my chat, my brain goes, oh, this person is here and it's not. So for example, NJ's here and it's not, it's Badger. And that's bad. And I shouldn't do that. If you get more pain, I highly remember a heat pack or hot water bottle on a pillow. Like, honestly, I don't have a lot of, like, the abscess is next to a root canal. So I've got no nerve ending there. So it's only just starting to hurt, and I've got antibiotics. So hopefully it'll start easing off rather than getting more painful. So, but I will take that on board. Honestly, like what do you call it on the other side? The mouth ulcer actually hurts way more than the abscess at the moment. So, you know, it's a weird one.
I'm assuming that world spawns at 0-0 in this server.
I think it's about I've lost you now. Oh no, there you are. Okay. I think it's about 1,000 -1,000-ish.
Oh well, we're really close to that then. Because we're at 500, negative 1200.
Yeah, I mean, we should start seeing.
Kindlelist says negative 1750 and 1750.
Okay, so we swap the negatives around. That's fine.
So yeah. So we got a ways to go before we sleep.
I mean, not that far. It's fine. I will go through all the bits and stuff before I go, guys. So you know.
Kindlelist says I could have swapped the negatives. Thanks, Kindlelist.
Hey, I already swapped the negatives. It's fine. So one of us is going to be alright. It's only 1,000, 2,000 blocks. It's fine.
Okay, I'm down to 24 rockets, so I'm hoping we're starting to get
plenty,
close.
Joe. Don't worry.
Okay, this is one of the reasons I wanted to try and get this done before we wrapped up the stream. So if this misadventure goes missing...
Yeah. It's cool.
Hermits spread out, so you're likely to find some marker. You say that, but like because of the way
really
the Nether
don't.
works, we like we'll bypass huge areas of the server. There'll just be huge dead zones.
Mm-hmm. Negative 1,500, 1,500 apparently.
Okay, so that means this way basically. Is that more gravel? Maybe. No gravel.
No.
That just looks like somebody cleared it though.
Yes, that's probably what happened. Hey!
Is that a portal? No, that's just an awkward tree.
No, but I found like signs of life.
Oh, what'd you find?
There's a farm up here. Whose is
really?
this, guys?
What kind of farm?
I have no... Mob farm? Jevons farm. Right, if it's Jevons farm, chance I found a portal. Okay.
Okay, where's the coordinates of where you're at?
Oh, incredible. Thank you for that. I am at minus 1,800, minus 1,000. 80.
Oh boy. Minus 1,800. Oh, I see it. Cool. I'm down to 12 rockets left, so.
Well, I'm at the portal.
I will hopefully.
And I've got rockets, so
Okay.
you know.
Yeah, I've got. Okay, I see. Like, where's the portal? Is it up here in the sky?
Down.
Okay, cool. I didn't want to risk wasting rockets by.
That's fine.
Going
That's
too
fine.
low.
But where are you?
Function F3. I'm on my way.
Okay, rockets.
Yay. Thank you, Cleo.
You're welcome, Joe. Let's.
In we go.
Oh, great! No, this is terrific. Thanks, Jev. Is there
like
signs...
all of Jevon's portals.
It's not connected to anything.
Yeah, you know, I'm going back.
I'm coming.
I just can't deal with this right now. Like, I'm not gonna try and navigate.
Like all of Jevon's portals, it's functionally useless. Look
yeah,
up.
if you know precise.
Hang on.
Oh, is there actually like?
Apparently, there's a look up. I'm gonna look up. That's from my mod, so I'm assuming. Are you saying?
I see a clear. I see a roof. I am not wearing gold either.
Neither am I.
I don't see anything of value.
No, I don't think.
Wait. Oh, there is a ton, or there's a dirt
path?
Stairwell. Yeah, there's a dirt path over here. And torches. Does that maybe go up somewhere? No. This is the worst. There's no part of this that gets better, Cleo.
This is
I came up here and it got worse.
Okay,
There's like a few random blocks of dirt in no distinguishable pattern.
Okay.
I'm trying to navigate back. Okay, I'm back to the portal.
Yeah, I'm
suspiciously early game.
It is suspicious. I feel like it was like a really old school kind of deal. Okay. All your portals are like this. Fix your portals! Okay.
Okay, so negative 1700, 1750. Okay,
Hang
we
on,
need to
hang on,
just go straight this way.
I'll go straight.
What?
I was gonna look for, like, there was a coordinate that said home
Oh.
in my list. So I can probably figure out approximately where that is.
I mean, I'm pretty sure it's just dead this way.
Okay.
So if we just continue along this single vector, we'll be 100% absolutely fine.
I believe in you, Joe. See, that's my
I
problem.
believe in me too.
There is the coordinates thing. That's true.
Whoa! Look at this! What is this?
Oh, we're in the minigames district.
Look at this bombing! I've never seen this at night. This looks so cool.
There, this is Panda Rescue. Okay, I know where I am now.
I've never seen Panda Rescue except from the ground or directly above it. Like, I've never seen it at night in the distance like that. That looks amazing.
Yeah, no, straight like this way, and then we'll get to like the starting zone.
Yeah, so there is a portal here, and I helped build a tunnel from it to the rest of the network. So
Where is
I
the
know
portal?
there's a tunnel.
Oh, there. I see
It's
it.
in the center.
Coming. Ah, it's coming.
Careful for skeletons.
That's okay. What are they going to do?
Skell.
This is true. Skeleton skull is. Ooh. Why is my head here?
Oh
no, there are other people's heads here. That's fine.
Yeah, this was we decorated the corridor with player heads and mob heads.
That's cool. But the first thing I come out I see is my own head. I'm like, wait a minute.
Dun dun dun. Yeah, Cub and I built this before the charity thing.
Cool. Yellow portal. Do you want us to check? What do you want to do about boxes of gravel? Just keep what we've got. Are you okay with that?
No. We can go to your shop if you want.
Oh, I don't.
What's the fastest way to get to your shop?
This
one, the shopping district portal.
Yeah, probably.
Is there a bed anywhere near it?
In my inventory.
Oh, okay. Yeah, just put that down out here.
There we go.
Yay!
Yay! You okay, Joe?
Well, so when I load a lot of chunks these days, the server kind of lags out for 45 seconds. So I was just kind of like moving around and it was not acknowledging it. It was so for some definitions of okay.
Oh right, there is actually way more than I thought around here. Okay. I'm just
Okay, so maybe I didn't. So okay, there's a few more that have gravel left in them than I maybe estimated, but when I eyeballed it, it looked like there wasn't a lot left.
Yeah, no, I understand.
Okay.
It's fine.
So let's see, how many shulkers of gravel did I actually get? That one doesn't have gravel in it. That's just nonsense. So I was trying to sort the gravel boxes out from the other ones as I went, but didn't do a perfect job.
Okay.
So this
We got
one's
a bunch.
got gravel in it.
Let me find the diamonds. Let's see how many diamonds we've got, guys. Not shabby. This is many cards from beef. Okay. 46 diamonds is not shabby.
Oh, I've also got your wither roses here. 4 stacks of wither roses enough? How many do you need? I've got like 4 more shulkers worth. But I wasn't sure
I will
what you
take
needed.
this. I like my next YouTube stuff is like not YouTube, Twitch thing is going to be probably doing brain. Oh, doing ink gathering.
Okay.
Okay,
well,
so how many?
you don't need to
how
do
many
ink
shulkers-
gathering.
How
You
many
don't need
shulkers-
to do ink gathering. I've got 4 more shulkers full of wither
Yeah, but
roses.
you're
I
gonna
just wasn't sure how many you needed.
those.
Yeah, but not all at once. Over time. So I can go back and hit Tango up later. No. I'm serious because the thing is, I did the math on like all of the stuff I'm gonna need for my whole project, right?
Uh-huh. And how much do you need for your whole project?
Like 5 shulkers worth. But like the
So
thing is
take the
that like
5 shulkers worth.
some parts of that I'm gonna need this month, but other parts I'm not gonna need till August.
Take the
So-
5 like have them in supply. This is why have them in supply, okay?
Whatever.
Take-
Okay, so I got 4 boxes
1,
of
2,
gravel.
3,
Is what it looks
4,
like.
5, 6. I've got 7 boxes. So,
Okay.
you know, take half, take 6. Take half is 6.
Wait, you seriously
definitely.
want me to take 6? I was going to offer to take 2 so you could restock,
No, take 6.
and then I'll come back and buy. Did I
Take
take 6?
6.
Okay. 3, 4.
Don't take the blue one or the red
I
one.
was going to take that one
ones.
because it's labeled Cleo's box.
Yeah. And then
Okay, so I took 6.
there you go. There you go.
I think. Presumably. Yeah, it looks like 6-ish.
Cool.
Okay, and then I am going to need more because I'm going to need like 27 boxes of gravel by the time this is done, or 40 or something stupid.
Cool. That's cool.
Yeah. So I'll come back and keep buying some from you.
Oh yeah, Joy. No, that's gonna make my life a lot easier. Thank you. For more cards.
Yay.
Yay. Okay. And if all else fails, I can go do another Twitch stream where I'm just getting gravel because it seems to do quite well.
Well, and I'll be happy to help you with those as well.
I know you will. Which is the main thing.
Yay.
Like I can just feel you just like I'm just buying some gravel, it's fine. Besides, today is HHH, so, you know, we're helping you. It's the law.
Indeed. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm a little distracted. I was trying to lock down a precise Wednesday morning that we could have Janie back on the crafting
Oh,
stream.
okay. Yay, Janie.
So, because Janie has Janie told us at the end of last year she'd love to come back sometime this year. So I'm like, hey, it's sometime this year. What Wednesday would be good for you? She's like, I'd love to come back. I'm still serious about that. But hasn't gotten a specific date to me yet. So I was hoping that we could be like, here's when you can expect to see Janie, but we don't have an announcement yet.
That's fine.
That is fine.
That is fine. Okay. All done. Hooray.
Yay.
Okay, this was a fun and strange stream. I agree. I really need to hook this up to the road network at some point.
Yeah. I don't know. You could do a path out to the beach here. Yeah. Well, your dragon's not connected to anything either.
No. They said we'll make paths and then didn't. So I guess
They made paths for the other parts of the shopping district. I really did expect there to end up being like a boardwalk or something, kind of connecting from here, like a cross street down there.
Yeah.
And that would run to both your dragon and to your gravel shop.
this is true.
So
true.
that could be a project for another HHH.
That sounds cool, actually. Okay, I'm going to head back to my base.
Alrighty. Thanks, Cleo. I appreciate the help getting all the gravel.
And thanks for the help getting all the gravel, Joe. Equally.
We're just so good at what we do.
We are. We're just great together. That's what we are. Ren laid
Alright,
out the
well-
path and he doesn't know your gravel shop exists. I mean, that's true. Okay. I'm going to head off and I'm going to do thank yous. So I'll see you
Sounds
later,
good.
Joe. Thank you very
Bye,
much.
Cleo.
Bye, Joe.
You're welcome.
Okay. Where did we get to? Oh God, it's very far away. Okay. Mimi and Porgy has subscribed. Welcome to the Horde. If you look to your left and to your right, you'll see there are no exits. Pragan Docs cheered biddies and said, my mum raised me with the idea that I was a soul with a body, not a body with a soul. I'm me in spite of how I look. I can change how I look to represent who I am, but my body will never define me. I define my body. Great. I love it. I love it. Spock to Who, great name, has resubscribed for 6 months. Thank you very much. Intro Crostine has cheered biddies and says, bit balm for a Joe Byrne. Thank you. The Reverend, I don't know how to do that. A7 Axe, I'm going to call you Reverend, has subscribed. Welcome to the Horde. If you look to your left and to your right, you'll see there are no exits, but there is cake. Misty Wolf cheered biddies, thank you. Spot 6 cheered biddies. Misani cheered biddies. Crystalite has resubscribed for 22 months. Thank you. Many hugs to you too. NB Menace cheered biddies. Tired Pumpkin resubscribed for 6 months. Shamnakia has cheered biddies. Magnum Indie cheered biddies. Mini Cheese Mouse cheered biddies. It says, I think I'm possibly a Cleo person and a Joe person. That's possible. Shamnakia also cheered biddies again. Incredimite cheered 1,000 biddies. My goodness. M's Morning Crawley has resubscribed for 10 months. Stygian the Via, I think, has resubscribed for 2 months. I can't remember that. I can't remember how to say now that. Push cheered cow biddies. Thank you very much. You guys are awesome. And you know what? I appreciate you guys. You guys are great. You guys are great. Let's hit my ending screen. Boop. And let's see if anyone is awake. I'm gonna send you to false today. Yay. It's more that you want to prevent other spawns elsewhere. Oh, thank you guys. You guys are great. You're real troopers. And I appreciate that you watch me mine gravel. I'll see you lot next time. Bye-bye.